Hi, my name is Lori Beachgrass, and I'm a poet. I'm also a retired middle school language arts teacher. Before I retired in 2017, I began a spoken word after school club for my sixth graders. And we basically took pieces of literature and read them, and we pulled themes out of them. And then we wrote and collaborated poetry together and performed it almost like a reader's theater type of performance. And after I retired, the school district let me continue with my after-school program. And so all through the pandemic and all through the last several years, I've carried these sixth graders with me who are now, some of them, high school graduates and into college. But they still love poetry and they still love to perform. So we started going down to the Nordlof Center, which is a library-owned auditorium, smaller, almost like in the round. And on Tuesdays, every single month, the first Tuesday or third Tuesday of every month, they have an open mic poetry slam. So I started taking my lit-ups down to perform during the pandemic. They were maybe in 8th grade. And we're still going down there together now. And for a long time, we were pretty much the only ones that came to the open mic. There were probably 10, 12 other people that, kind of smattered in and out of that. But we learned and got our speaking chops from being involved in that open mic. So a while ago, we are very confident at the Nordlof, obviously. There was a man that joined and wanted to perform his poetry at our spoken mic, and we'd never seen him before. And the kids said that he looked like a rooster because his hair stood up on end, and he performed a style of spoken word that we had never, ever heard before. And the first time we heard him, we were stunned. We didn't know what we were hearing. We didn't know what just happened to us. And the kids were a little afraid of him. And the next time that he came, we were a little more open to what he said. And we started questioning what he was doing. And it really led to a whole new type of learning, to perform and learning how to streamline our thoughts. And so he joined us one Tuesday for pizza before we went down to perform. And there were just a myriad of questions that they had. He has a really cool button like you'd see on Jeopardy, and he takes his spoken words that are on a iPad type of thing, and it scrolls. So he doesn't have a phone in front of him. He doesn't have a paper in front of him. And it's very professionally done, but we couldn't figure out what he was doing. So, James Hamilton taught and is continuing to teach us so many new things about how to perform and how to use things that are a little bit out of our comfort level, which is amazing. The poetry scene here in Rockford, Illinois has exploded, literally exploded, since last December. And James Hamilton is a huge part of that. So even though he doesn't live in Rockford, Illinois, he's here enough that he is part of our wonderful spoken word community, and he has cultivated and helped nurture young poets here in our city become way more than they thought that they could ever be. I am personally immensely grateful for James Hamilton. He has opened our eyes to things that we didn't know before, and we can't do things that we've never done if we don't learn about how to do them. We're very thankful for James, and we hope he actually just moves to our city. That would be beautiful. Thanks for listening to me today. Words matter.